Today is a day of mourning, organized by ASAN, the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. Vigils are taking place around the world to mourn the passing of our autistic brothers and sisters at the hands of those who were charged with their care. There is no vigil near me, so I'm holding my own vigil, and I will now read a list of names. This list is disturbing. I would hope that you will listen in honor of these people. But if you cannot listen, I understand. The death of anyone is difficult. The death of someone at the hands of those who they trusted to protect them is unthinkable. This list is incomplete. In addition to these names, we mourn today for countless others in our community who died at the hands of those who were supposed to care for them and whose names we may never know. Tracy Latimer, 12 years old, gassed by her father, 1993, Wilkie, Saskatchewan. Charles Antoine Blaze, 5 years old, drowned by his mother, November 1996, Montreal. Casey Albury, 17 years old, strangled by her mother, 1997, Fielding, New Zealand. Pierre Pascoe, 10 years old, pushed into the sea by his mother, 1998, Saint-Brieuc, France. Daniel Leubner, 13, burned alive by his mother, September 1999, Cayuga County, New York. James Joseph Cummings, Jr., 46, stabbed to death by his father in the institution where he lived, November 1999, Red Bank, New Jersey. Gabriel Britt, 6 years old, suffocated by his father, March 2001, Somerville, South Carolina. Johnny Churchy, 13 years old, strangled by his mother, 2001, Hamilton, Ontario. Angelica Oriema, 20 years old, drowned by her mother, who first tried to electrocute her to death, December 2013, Brooklyn, New York. Scarlett Chen, 4 years old, drowned by her mother, July 2004, Toronto. Tiffany Pinksney, 23 years old, locked in a basement and starved to death by her sister and brother-in-law, 2005, Mississauga, Ontario. Ryan Davies, 12 years old, pushed off a bridge by his mother in a murder-suicide, April 2006, Romilly, UK. Christopher de Groot, 19 years old, died of severe burns after he was locked in his parents' apartment alone during a fire, May 2006, Albany, Oregon. Katie McCarran, 3 years old, suffocated by her mother, May 2006, Morton, Illinois. William Lash III, 12 years old, shot by his father in a murder-suicide, July 2006, McLean, Virginia. Lakeisha Victor, 10 years old, Starved by her mother, August 2006, Hinckley, Minnesota. Marcus Faisal, 4 years old. Wrapped up in heavy blankets by his foster parents and left in a closet to suffocate while they went out of town. August 2006, Union Township, Clement County, Ohio. Ulysses Stable, 12 years old. Throat slit by his father, November 2006, the Bronx, New York. Christy Reiner, 47. Thrown from a balcony by her husband, Kansas City, Missouri, August 2007. Jared Greenwood, 26 years old. Died of infected bed sores after being left in place and neglected by his mother, Bloomfield, New Mexico, September 2007. Francesca Hardwick, 18 years old. Locked in a burning car with her mother in a murder-suicide, October 2007, Barwell, Leicester, UK. Naomi Hill, 4 years old. Drowned by her mother, November 2007, Conisquay, Flintshire, UK. Shelley Ward, 7 years old. Starved and neglected by her parents, November 2007, Hawk's Nest, New South Wales, Australia. Maxwell Iyer, 2 years old. Beaten to death by his father, December 2007, Alton, Missouri. Callista Springer, 16 years old. Chained to a bed and abandoned in a fire by her entire family, February 2008, Centersville, Michigan. Courtney Wise, 17 years old. Starved to death by her mother, February 2008, St. Catharines, Ontario. Ethan Scott Kirby, 3 years old. Beaten to death by his mother's boyfriend, August 2008. Conroe, Texas. Tom Inglis, 22 years old. Died after his mother administered an overdose of heroin to him, November 2008, Dagenham, Essex, UK. Christian Clay Jenkins, 14 years old. Given an overdose of oxycodone by his father, November 2008, Oak Hill, West Virginia. Lexus Agyapong Glover, 13 years old. Left in a frigid creek by her mother and died of drowning and exposure, January 2009, Manassas, Virginia. Jeremy Fraser, 9 years old. Died of recurrent leukemia after his mother withheld the medication that would have saved his life, March 2009, Salem, Massachusetts. Shiloh Miza Thomas, 9 years old, starved to death by her aunt, who then hid her body in order to continue to collect money she received for Shiloh's care, March 2009, Flint, Michigan. Pamela Camille Hall, 59 years old, stabbed by her son-in-law, April 2009, Barrett, Virginia. Lloyd Yarborough, 62 years old, fed an overdose of prescription medication through his feeding tube by his wife, 2009, Austin, Texas. Peter Eitzen, 16 years old, stabbed by his mother, July 2009, Blackiston, Australia. Jeremy Bostick, 11 years old, gassed by his father in a murder-suicide, Edmonton, Alberta, September 2009. Tony Core, 15 years old, strangled by his mother, October 2009, Mississauga, Ontario. Betty Ann Gagnon, 48 years old, tortured to death by her sister and brother-in-law, November 2009, Edmonton, Alberta. Walter Knox Hildebrand Jr., 20 years old, died of a seizure induced by his brother's physical abuse, November 2009, Willows, California. Laura Cummings, 23 years old, raped and tortured to death by her mother and brother, January 2010, North Collins, New York. Jude Mira, 8 years old, forced by his mother to overdose on prescription medications, February 2010, New York, New York. Ajit Sanj, 12 years old, forced by his mother to drink bleach, February 2010, London, UK. Garen Isgrig, 6 years old, died of exposure after his grandmother abandoned him in a remote area, Wiley, Texas, April 2010. Leosha Barnett, 17 years old, starved to death by her mother and sister, May 2010, Fort Worth, Texas. Glenn Freeney, 11, strangled by his mother, May 2010, Cardiff, Wales. Peyton Ettinger, 4 years old, starved by his mother, May 2010, Greensburg, Indiana. Christopher Melton, 18, gassed by his mother in a murder-suicide, June 2010, Columbia, Maryland. Rylan Rochester, 6 months old, suffocated by his mother because she believed him to be autistic, June 2010, Superior, Colorado. Kenneth Holmes, 12, shot by his mother in a murder-suicide, July 2010, the Bronx, New York. Zayn Akhtar and Faryal Akhtar, ages 5 and 2, strangled by their mother, July 2010, Dallas, Texas. Emily Bell Melton, 85. Hit and run over with a car by her son. Darby Borough, Pennsylvania, August 2010. Rohit Sanj, 7 years old, beaten to death by his father, September 2010, Bathinda, India. Zara Baker, 10 years old, murdered and dismembered by her stepmother and perhaps her father, October 2010, Hickory, North Carolina. Chase Ogden, 13 years old. Chase and his sister Olivia were shot by his mother in a murder-suicide, Colorado Springs, Colorado, October 2010. Karandeep Arora, 18 years old, suffocated by her parents, October 2010, Santa Vihar, India. Her parents afterwards committed suicide. Chad Jackson, 25 years old, starved and neglected by his mother, July 2011, Grand Junction, Michigan. Julie Sorella, 8 years old, poisoned by her mother, July 2011, Long Island, New York. Noah Medina Jr., 7 months old, thrown 4 stories by his mother, August 2011, La Habra, California. Benjamin Barnhard, 13 years old, shot by his mother in a murder-suicide, August 2011, Kensington, Maryland. Jory Lirette, 7 years old, decapitated by his father, August 2011, Thibodaux, Louisiana. George Hodgkins, 22 years old, shot by his mother in a murder-suicide, March 2012, Sunnyvale, California. Daniel Corby, 4 years old, drowned by his mother, March 2012, San Diego, California. Melissa Stoddard, 11, suffocated in restraints that her father and stepmother routinely used, December 2012. For these people, and for the countless people we cannot name, I mourn today and every day. The world has suffered a great loss. Please mourn with me. Thank you.